more controversial than a post-Valentine's Day pregnancy test. Yes, I said it. It is disqualified opinions, and our opinions are validated. We are back once again, as we do every week here. Fellas, what's up?
What's going on? How y'all feeling today?
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing out here in these post-Valentine's Day streets?
Man, it was a rough day for me, man.
How much money you spend, Big Money?
A lot.
Not me. My name is not DC, as we know what that stands for, ladies and gentlemen.
That means don't count my pockets because I'm broke.
How much money you spend?
BKD.
Allegedly.
XXX.
Stay tuned for that. But anyway.
He took his queen out, y'all. He took that queen out.
Nah, I ain't even going to text back. Anyway. Roz, we talking NBA today. I know you got some questions lined up post-trade deadline, All-Star Saturday night, all that good fun stuff as we head towards the stretch of the NBA season. Let's get to it.
Yeah, so we're going to run through a quick little NBA trades. We're going to kind of skim through the ones that didn't really matter, kind of give our grades and evaluations on the ones that did in future and things of that nature. We're going to start out with the Cavaliers traded for Andre Drummond. With the Pistons, they gave up John Henson, Brandon Knight, and a 2020 second-round pick. I don't really have much to say about this trade.
I guess they just wanted to get rid of Andre Drummond that bad because they literally picked up John Henson. Brandon Knight, I didn't know he was still
in the
playing
league.
basketball.
Yeah, me neither.
Wasn't John Henson on the Pistons?
Yeah,
he was.
Okay.
He was on the Bucks, I know.
He went on the Pistons. I know he definitely was on the Bucks.
He was definitely on the Bucks, but I mean, either way, John
Other than
Henson. Shout out to my Carolina Tigers. We're terrible this year, but
Shout out to those Maryland Terps, baby. Big win yesterday over Michigan State. Number 1 in the Big Ten. And I guarantee you right here, right now, I know we're not talking about it, they're going to be at least in the Sweet 16, baby. Jalen Smith, he's going to be a lottery pick as well.
First round exit.
They're going to choke. But that's neither here nor there. John Henson and Brandon Knight don't equal Andre Drummond, so I don't know what happened with him in Detroit. Maybe the front office had issues with
maybe
him.
He's about to leave.
Yeah,
his contract's up.
Andre
They're trying to
Drummond?
get something for it.
Yeah, but
I think
send him
Drummond's going to
Cleveland?
opt in on Cleveland. I don't know why they
He's not
kept
going to
Tristan
get 30.
Thompson.
What is it? I don't know. He has
29.7.
Oh, I was about to say it's $30 million.
They're probably going to give it to him because they're Cleveland.
You're right.
He might get
Basketball hell.
They have to get rid of
him
one of
or
their big
Tristan,
men.
yeah.
No, they also Kevin Love.
Kevin Love
might be the
well.
odd man out. They just paid Tristan.
Either way, not a good trade.
Shout out to Tristan as well. Shoot that Kardashian club up again, brother. Smart man.
Yeah, I don't really. That's probably the most meaningful thing about this trade. Tristan Thompson and Kardashian box.
That's right.
Moving
baby.
on. The 76ers traded with the Warriors. They received Alec Burks, Glenn Robinson III. The Warriors got 2020 pick, second round pick via Dallas, 2021 second round pick via Denver, and a 2022 second round pick via Toronto. This is just what the trade deadline is supposed to be. One team that is not going anywhere.
Buyers and sellers.
Yeah, getting rid
Pretty
of
much.
things. One team that's trying to
I
improve
will
their
say,
bench.
when the Warriors, when Clay and stuff gets healthy and they add some more pieces,
They'll be back.
they'll be right back at
They'll
the top
be back.
of the
They
Western
draft well,
Conference.
so they have a lot of picks based on a lot of decisions
Even
that they made over
Jordan
a couple
Poole,
years.
if you guys have been paying attention,
Playing very
he's
well.
playing
Yeah,
very
Eric
well for them.
Pascal.
Pascal, yes,
He's
sir.
playing very well. And they were drafted last year.
Yeah.
The Sixers got some nice scoring
Off the
punch
bench.
for their
Yes,
bench
sir,
because
did.
they definitely need some help off their
Absolutely.
bench. I think it's a great trade for both sides. And
Well, as Charles Barkley said, 76ers are the Cleveland Browns of the NBA.
I've
They're not
also-
mentally tough.
Yeah.
They're weak.
That's
a fact.
They're
That's a
weak.
fact.
I
Well, that's what
also-
happens when your
I
two
also
best players
heard,
don't play well
is it
together.
true Embiid and Simmons are not on the same page?
They've been saying that for years, but
I don't think it's that they're not on the same page.
Their coach
I don't
is
think
terrible,
their game works well
Works
together.
together, yeah.
And I don't think they've had, like he said, the good coaching to be able to kind of stagger their minutes how you should.
I don't even know if it's Brett Brown's fault. I just think if Ben Simmons is going to refuse to shoot the basketball, there's only so far that team will be able to go because you have a guy in Joel Embiid who can dominate in the paint. Instead, he's forced to space the floor because the guard, the perimeter guy, isn't. I just think it's those two guys. But Brett Brown, I'm not saying he's a great coach, but I'm not saying it's his fault either.
it's
I'm
not
not
all
mad at
Ben
that.
Simmons' fault either because Joel Embiid got to get his ass together. Get some
He
Pedialyte
plays
in your
soft.
system.
He definitely
Do
plays
something.
Yeah, he's
not-
just not in basketball shape.
It's a two-way
He's
street.
never as
I'm not mad
conditioned
at
as he
that.
should be.
Yeah,
Like I said, they have the two best players outside of Giannis in the East. They should be a lot better than fifth in the conference.
I
right
agree.
I don't know about Ben Simmons being one of the best players in the East, but
He's definitely
He's up there.
He's a top
I'm-
now.
player.
His numbers
I
are
don't know
really
about
good. He
top
just
three.
can't shoot.
I don't know about top three.
He's
but
pretty much a walking triple.
story for another day. Story
Yeah,
for another day. The Clippers, Wizards, and Knicks had a three-way trade where the Clippers got Marcus Morris. They waived Isaiah Thomas. The Wizards got Jerome Robinson. The Knicks got Mo Harkless, some point guard who named I don't even know, Asif Sanin. And they got a 2020 first-round pick via the Clippers and a 2023 second-round pick via the Clippers as well.
Good job, Knicks, getting those picks.
Yeah. Knicks are basically going towards their future. I do like that. Was it Marcus Morris?
Marcus Morris.
For the Clippers.
They traded away Mo Harkless. Marcus Morris and Mo Harkless are kind of comparable. Marcus Morris is a little bit bigger, a little bit better.
Tougher.
A little bit
Better shooter.
Yes.
He showed in who was it? Joel Embiid. Almost got into a fight with Joel Embiid. He shows that he's going to
And
bring
most
that.
importantly, he'll whoop your ass if you take his mother to Applebee's. Don't forget that.
Okay, Devontae West type stuff
So,
going on right now.
As a resident Laker fan here, I'll speak for me and my guy right here, Rel. I don't understand how the Knicks could have requested Danny Green and Kyle Kuzma for Marcus Morris, but then gave him away to the Clippers for a lotto scratch off and a bag of chips.
Go ahead, say it. What they was doing? They was what? They was hating on
Later hating. They was Laker hating. That's what they was
Exactly.
doing, bro.
Go ahead.
Laker hating,
Go ahead. Get on
bro.
your soapbox.
It's hard
What
to
you gotta
be
A
this
Lake-
great
yeah.
for this long
Yeah.
without generating some hate. And I don't
When was
understand
y'all last
why.
championship?
2010, but it was
Not
much more
this
recent.
decade.
It was much more recent than the Knicks or the Clippers or anybody else we're talking
Clippers
about.
have-
Okay, so
They don't even have a building, so I can't even defend the
the,
Clippers.
Shout out to the Clippers, man. Y'all did something that y'all was supposed to do. Stop the Lakers from getting somebody that they wanted. So y'all did really good on that.
Bro, the San Diego barbershop boys still ain't really no
Steve
concern
Ballmer
about
threw him a
LA.
couple extra dollars, probably.
Y'all best players be taking days off whenever he feel like it.
Both of them.
I
Two hurt guys
never
lead that
seen-
franchise.
yeah.
Don't worry, they'll be there in the playoffs when
We'll
you
see.
play one game every week.
Yeah, we'll see.
Moving on. The Heat traded for a whole bunch of old guys. They got Andre Iguodala, Jay Crowder, and Solomon Hill. The Grizzlies got
old guys.
Sounds
Justin
like a lot
Winslow,
of defense to me.
Gorgio Dang, and they waived Dion Waiters. And the Timberwolves got James Johnson. I think this was a good trade for everybody involved. I thought the Grizzlies gave up a lot to take on the contract of Justice Winslow. Justice Winslow is obviously the best thing that they got back. But I felt like they gave up so much cap-wise to be able to take him, and I don't even think he starts for them.
Yeah, I think he's an underachieving player on his career overall. And this is bust. I'm not just gonna say that because I'm a Carolina fan. I just don't think he was as good as we
Should've stayed
thought
another
he should have
year.
been
Yeah.
at Duke. Yeah,
Exactly.
So
I think they're hoping for like the Oladipo thing. Remember Oladipo in Orlando?
Oladipo was
wasn't-
number 2
But
overall pick, and
Oladipo
he-
came out balling in
Yeah,
Orlando.
but
I'm
he was
saying, but
balling
he
Orlando.
wasn't. He wasn't
He had
living
one
up
bad
to.
year in OKC. That was it.
That's because he was playing with Russell Westbrook.
Exactly.
It wasn't
I'm
even-
guessing that they're hoping that a change of scenery might, spark them. That's
I
what
mean, they
that's
need,
not
they
even
need to
that.
put him on the court if that's the case.
We gonna
that's
keep.
a fact.
I'm gonna
That's
ask
a
you a question. What did Justice Winslow do good?
If you
coming out
can't
of
get it
Duke?
together in Miami, brother, you ain't getting it
he was a
together.
good defense.
He was a good defender,
defender,
and he was
yeah.
good at getting
He
to
can
the
space
basket.
the floor. Yeah, he
Like I
can space
said,
the
if you
floor
can't
off
get it
of
together
It's
in
a
the
slash
We're in the
profile.
NBA. He's in the NBA.
Can't get it
It's gonna
together
be
in
a little
Miami,
bit tougher
you ain't
to
getting
do
it
that.
together.
You feel me? He's still a very good defender, but that's all I'll give him.
Yeah, in the NBA, his offense never really materialized.
Yeah, never
the way it
matured.
should.
Yeah.
But I mean, to go back to what Memphis got out of it, they got rid of Andre Iguodala. They got some value for him, so it wasn't like he was never going to play for them. So at least
Yeah.
they got something for him.
I would have liked to see it. I thought.
He never was going.
He
to.
wasn't.
Yeah, he
gonna
didn't
play
want
for
to. He
them.
didn't
That's
want
what I'm
to.
saying.
Yeah, he
So
didn't
you
want
got something for that, and I guess it worked out for both
to.
sides.
They also got a first round pick from the Warriors.
Minnesota's just awful, so I'm not going to talk about them. Next trade.
Yeah, I mean James Johnson's a good piece though. Jay Crowder, Solomon Hill. I mean they were just
Good
pieces.
defense for the
Solid rotational players. Miami.
But
added
do they
a
play during the
championship
playoffs?
presence.
Maybe
Jay
Crowder.
Crowder, might
Crowder
Maybe
will.
Crowder.
Yeah.
Maybe
Crowder
Crowder.
will. Crowder
Yeah,
will.
Crowder.
The Hawks traded for Dwayne Dedman, and they also received a 2020 and a 2021 second round pick via the Kings. The Kings got Jabari Parker and Alex Len. I don't really have anything to say about this
Yeah.
trade.
No comment.
Everybody in this trade is underachieved in their NBA career in some way, shape, or form.
Facts.
Dwayne Dedman literally just signed with the
Jabari Parker
Kings
was supposed
to
be
go
that
back to the
deal.
Hawks.
to go back to the Hawks after all of this. So I
Jabari Parker was supposed to have been that deal when he came out of high school. Don't know what happened.
never thought Jabari Parker was going to be good. I thought he was a poor man's Evan Turner.
No, he was like he came out as a polished scorer. I thought he would be
He was
a
a
lesser
little bit
Melo.
better
No,
than what
I
he
thought
is.
he
I thought
was
he'd be a
Evan
lesser
Turner
Melo.
or Tyreek Evans. I thought he was going to fall into that same.
Injuries,
So you
injuries have kind of.
Or what's
So
the?
you thought he's gonna be trash? Is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay,
What is he?
trash.
All right. Cool.
Injuries have a lot to do with that.
Well,
But that's a big WC, and that means who cares?
He
Yeah.
only played.
He's
good
on the
in high
Sacramento
school.
Kings.
He only played well in high school.
Shout out to Simeon.
He did good at Duke. I'll give him that. And this is coming from a Carolina guy.
Yeah. The Rockets traded for somebody who I've never heard of in basketball history, Bruno Caboclo. I don't know how to
He's
say
a
it.
nice shooter.
2020 second round pick. They gave up Jordan Bell and a 2020 second round pick to the Grizzlies. I don't think anybody's going to say anything about this trade. We're just going to move on.
We're gonna say pray for PJ Tucker, who's 6'5" and 34 years old,
He's playing center. Yes.
Speaking of praying for PJ Tucker, who's 6'5", playing center, the Rockets traded for Robert Covington, giving up Clint Capella and Nene, who was waived by the Atlanta Hawks. And the Timberwolves got Malik Beasley, Ancho, Herman Gomez, Evan Turner. Speaking of Evan Turner, Jarrett Vanderbilt, a 2020 first-round pick via the Nets, transferred via the Hawks. The Nuggets got Gerald Green, Noah Vonleh, Keita Bates-Diop, and Shabazz Napier, who was traded to the Wizards.
I don't know what Daryl Morey is doing in Houston, but I don't like it. I don't think it works
This
well.
gimmicky offense.
I don't know
that
what are they basing it on what Mike D'Antoni wants, or is this what Daryl Morey thinks is going to be successful? Is it analytics? I don't know what their driving force behind these decisions are, but I can tell you it's not sustainable, and I don't think it's going to last.
That's what happens when you hire these spoiled white kids from these Ivy League schools who are nerds and don't get pussy to run your basketball organization.
Next trade.
Really quickly, since the trade, the Rockets are 2-2. They beat the Lakers and the Celtics. They lost to the Jazz and the Suns.
The games they won, either Westbrook or Harden went off.
Yeah, I think Westbrook dropped like 40 against the Lakers.
When you have two superstars, that's what you're supposed to do. But I think at the same time, if you're going to have those two superstars carry your team, you have to have role players that can do all the other dirty work, like crash the boards and play defense. And the Rockets have neither one of those things.
Got 70-year-old Tyson Chandler.
The Rockets have neither one of those things.
The Rockets are the Rockets. They may win the first round series and get bounced in the second round.
And that's
I don't
only
even see that
because,
happening.
yeah.
Depends on who
And
they
if they
play.
do, if they do, it's because James or
And
Russ
Russ went off. And
I
that's
just say let them both go off. Even if they both get 50, that's
But
only 100 points.
How long is that? How long will that last them?
That's what I'm saying.
They
That's what
have
I'm
to,
saying.
first of all,
to-
they have to get to the playoffs
they
by
got-
doing that every
They
night.
got
That's what
ball,
I'm saying.
and then they're
Let 'em
gonna
go.
have to ball out
Let
every
'em-
night in the playoffs.
That's
But there are
saying,
also
let
two
them
people
get
who
50.
disappear in the playoffs, if I do say so
Yeah, I
myself.
agree.
That's why I say let
More
them get 50.
Harden than Russ. More Harden disappearing than Russ disappearing in the playoffs.
Yeah, Russ
is
has
kinda-
some moments where he's
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But Harden comes up.
Harden
smaller
is
than
not
him.
Harden when he's.
I want to see the Trailblazers versus the Rockets in the first round.
Trailblazers might not even make it, bro.
I keep telling you the Trailblazers going to make it. I don't even know why we keep.
You want to put a bet on this? On
What's up? You ain't even
wanna
give
put
my
a bet?
man's push-ups from the last bet.
My shirt too tight today. I can't do a push-up. I've been in the gym. In the gym, you know.
So bet push-ups?
Oh, we can bet push-ups. That's fine.
Say no more.
It will be any
What's the
team
number?
but the Blazers
Y'all
and
ain't
the
say
AC.
number. What's the number?
Wait, no. Any
Any team but the Blazers will, because he said
No.
they're gonna make the playoffs.
I said though, at least make the playoffs.
So the bet needs to be playoffs, not seeds.
Okay,
because-
that's fine.
Yeah, playoffs.
The Blazers will not make it. Zion is back, baby.
What's the number
Come on.
of push-ups?
Spurs, all that. It could be however many wins they have. There you go.
Okay.
So it might be like in the 40s.
That's fine.
That's fair.
And then the biggest trade of the trade deadline, in my opinion, the Warriors traded for Andrew Wiggins. They also got a top 3 protected 2021 first round pick, 2021 second round pick via the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves got D'Angelo Russell, Amari Spellman, and Jacob Evans. I think this trade was amazing for both parts. The reason I say this is D'Angelo Russell, Klay Thompson, and Steph Curry were never going to work together. 3 ball dominant. Well, Klay isn't ball dominant. 2 ball dominant. guys.
You be quiet. You shut up. Don't say it. No.
Klay can dribble,
No.
yo.
Keep talking.
He can create his own shot. But
Yo,
listen,
no.
Yes,
And
he-
Don't entertain foolishness.
Listen.
Don't argue with him.
That quarter he dropped 37. I rewatched it. Right.
Oh gosh, here we go.
He literally only put the ball on the floor once.
that was like
Literally,
2 years ago.
It don't matter.
Last year he started to put the ball on the court.
You dropped 37 in the court. Only put the ball on the floor once.
Last year he did put the ball on the court
Kevin
more.
Durant was
yo.
on the floor, bro. No, he didn't.
He put the ball on the court more last year.
I'm not
if you
going
check
into
him
this
out
right
last
now.
year, he put the ball on the court
I'm not
a
getting
lot
into this
more.
right now.
Listen.
If you
All
watch
right,
him, when
cool.
he's progressing on being able to put the ball on the court.
That's what's up,
I will move on.
guys.
Moving on.
Y'all
Get well
know
soon, Clay.
I love
Yeah, man.
D'Angelo Russell. I'm kind of.
You'll never see him on TV again.
I'm disappointed in the way
Never
his
see him on
career
TV
has
again.
went. You
Well,
know?
he hasn't had a bad career.
He hasn't, but
He just got
him
traded a
going
lot.
back the
He's just a snitch. But anyway,
that's what kind of ruined everything. He just
I
started.
think he did good in Brooklyn. It's just that
I
they
think
got
he did
Kyrie.
amazing in Brooklyn.
They got Kyrie and KD,
and
and
they
there
was
was no
like,
space
yeah,
for
for
him.
him exactly. And he had to leave the
Warriors. The Warriors only got him as
and he
trade
get to play
bait.
with his boy Cat.
Cat is his man.
Wiggins, you talking about Russell not fitting? I don't really see how Wiggins fits into this.
Let me explain to you how Wiggins
Warriors
fits.
equation.
One, he's a small forward. So at the very minimum, he plays a position that they have nobody at. 2, he is the tradable asset with a 2020 first round pick that we all know is at least going to be top 5.
3.
With a 2021
I think they have the worst
first
record.
round pick. And does anybody think the Timberwolves are going to be good next year? They're not going to be
I
top 3
never
good,
think the Timberwolves
but they're
are
not.
gonna be good.
They're going to get that pick from the
I never
Timberwolves.
think the Timberwolves are going to be good.
Along with the fact that they have probably in the next 3 years like 16
picks.
second
Yeah.
round picks
Yeah,
over
they
the
got
next
a lot.
3 years. they are going to take a shot at Giannis. If the Bucks get a first round exit, Giannis is available in free agency. If they make it to the finals, cool, he's staying.
Well, he still has 2 more years, right?
Yeah, something like
He has
that.
this year and I think next year.
Well, they'll be in the finals the next 2 years.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not going to.
They're going to the finals.
They're going to the
this year.
finals. Thank you.
I don't got them going to the
Finals
finals
this
this
year.
year. That's story for another
They
day.
probably won't lose more than 4 games in the playoffs, but that's a whole nother story.
I don't know if Giannis can take them all the way to
Y'all
the finals
said
by
that
himself.
last year.
I think every.
He almost got there.
And he
He
did.
just-
I'm not
That's
mad
the
at that.
thing. He didn't.
But I don't think. I think Eric
Kawhi's
Bledsoe
gone.
is.
And Milwaukee's better this year than last year.
I think Eric Bledsoe and Chris Middleton are both going to go ghost in the playoffs.
Okay.
Especially Chris Middleton. Eric Bledsoe.
No, Eric Bledsoe goes ghost every playoffs.
He go ghost
So,
like almost every
I'm okay
game.
with
Every
Giannis
se-
going.
every other
I'm okay with Giannis going 105. I'm
am
okay
too.
with that.
I am
I'm okay
too.
with that against the East.
Do
I am
you?
too.
Okay, we'll
I'm
just
okay with
wait
that.
to the playoff. I don't see it
The
happening.
Celtics making the finals.
I don't see
This guy.
Milwaukee going.
These guys.
I don't see Milwaukee.
Celtics
making the
Clippers.
finals.
Celtics Clippers.
God.
It's Henny in that cup. Gotta be.
Gotta be. You on that sauce,
Celtics
boy.
Clippers.
You wrong on both.
He
of
was
yours.
with me until I said
Yeah.
Clippers. He wanted to say
definitely
Lakers.
He want
saw
the other
stuff.
LA team.
Moving
Definitely
on.
saw stuff.
Moving
now.
on. But I thought this was a good trade for everybody.
So I think Andrew Wiggins is another guy that has underachieved throughout his NBA career. He was the number 1 overall pick. He came out as a guy that should have been able to be a two-way
Slasher,
star type player.
defensive, yeah.
He's not as good on defense as he should be. He also takes questionable shots, in my opinion. But I think if you get somebody to take the ball out of his hands,
He's like the fourth option, so that could
Yeah,
help.
as long as you have
So
somebody.
here's my
minimize
thing.
His
He's
offensive
not Harrison
impact,
Barnes.
He's better than Harrison Barnes.
Exactly. So why
That's
is
what I'm
this an
saying.
issue?
I think like DC said though, being the third
Harrison
or fourth
Barnes
option.
actually played defense.
Andrew
I'm gonna say
Wiggins
that.
is not going to be asked to stick the best defender like he was on the Timberwolves,
Yeah,
the
the
best
difference-
guard. Klay Thompson is going to stick
The difference
the
is
best
these
2 or
Warriors-
Draymond,
3.
right,
These
Draymond.
Warriors
Right.
now.
Or Draymond, yeah. So
Steph and Clay now aren't as good as Steph and Clay when Harrison Barnes was there. So I mean, you need a little bit more than Harrison Barnes and Andrew Wiggins.
I think Klay Thompson is better than he was
don't think
then.
Steph
I think
is
Steph
just-
is
you
on
don't
the
think
same
Steph
level.
is
I
about
think
the
Steph
same?
is on the same level. I think Klay is better.
Steph was otherworldly good.
He
when
was
Harrison
too
Barnes was on the
MVP
team.
back.
Well, I
back.
think Steph still was really, really good.
I think
but
Steph
he
is-
just had-
I
he just had
think Steph-
KD.
I think Steph
He
took
just
a-
had
he took a
KD.
backseat to
Yeah,
KD.
he just had KD.
I know, and I'm not saying he's falling off, but I'm saying even before the injury, his shooting percentages were down.
He had to shoot more. It was just him.
Exactly.
Well, let's just say
Exactly.
he was shooting other things up.
Okay. Well,
All right.
next.
But this is something I want to see because it gives them a trade piece. They have a lot of picks, and this team drafts well. At the end of the day,
I agree.
So-
He's a good trade piece. I just don't like him for the Warriors. Like
I just don't like him, period. But I do like D'Angelo Russell and Cat. I think they have a.
Oh, that's gonna be amazing.
They
I
have a
heard
great
they're trying to
chemistry
trade for Devin Booker because you know they all 3 of them are just fans.
That's right, baby. All the light skinned brothers team up, baby. That's what we do.
Moving on, Cat is off.
Cat is off.
I'm not
yes.
defending him.
Cat
Cat
is
is
off.
off.
yes, he is.
Moving on. Going to the NBA All-Star Weekend, y'all know we just watched some crazy stuff go down last night. We had Bam Adebayo win the skills challenge. We had a big win the
Shout out
skills
to the
challenge.
big. I think it's the last 3 years a big one.
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
last 5.
Yeah,
And I know
I was about to say Jason Tatum won last
Yeah.
year.
I know
Yeah, the last
Sabonis.
five.
I know Sabonis lost, but y'all
I
were questioning
picked- I picked him to
y'all
win.
were questioning his All-Star capability. That boy can play.
Yeah,
No,
we're not
we
saying
been-
he
we're
can't
not-
play.
I didn't
Yeah,
question
yeah.
it. I just said Bradley Beal
It's a
should have
big-
been over top of him.
His
We didn't
team
question him.
Isn't even in the playoffs. But go ahead. That's
We're gonna
fine.
get to
We're
that.
talking
We're gonna
about
get to that.
All-Stars,
We're gonna
not-
get to that.
not
We're gonna get to
playoffs
that.
team.
We're gonna get to that in a couple minutes.
Sabonis,
Save
thank
that.
you.
Let's
Devin
Astros.
Booker team. I mean,
Shout out to
because
Bam.
Dame got injured.
Trey
Bam.
Young's team is one of the
not the-
worst teams in
exactly.
the
He
East.
was
But that was a
start.
fan vote.
Asterisk.
That was a
There's
fan vote.
asterisks. Let's
That
come
was a
back to
fan
that in a
vote.
second.
Starters are a
The
3-part vote, so it's not just fans. But continue.
But fans.
Buddy Hill won a 3-point contest.
That was a
amazing
good.
3-point
That was a good
contest.
Down to the
contest.
last shot.
Yeah,
They
he
hit the
needed
last
it.
shot
It
to
was
win.
that was not.
How
to
did
be
y'all feel
all-
about the 3-point?
not
I
to
felt
be-
as though it added a nice little thing.
No, I like
three-pointer.
the-
I think
the
it
Mountain
helped.
Dew.
I think it was interesting because that's where a lot of these guys are shooting from anyway.
Yeah.
Dame, Steph,
Well, Dame, Steph, and
Buddy
Trey.
Hill,
Trey.
Buddy Hill. A lot of them shoot from deep.
So it's a 30-footer. So
I think it's a
it was
good
nice.
addition.
It was nice. It was nice.
Kobe Bryant shot that last shot for Buddy Hill. He wears 24 because of Kobe. You saw that last night.
Yeah, that was
all Kobe.
Came down to the last shot. That was a good shot. Stopped Devin Booker from being a 2-time champ. And then the biggest event of the night was the dunk contest.
Robbery.
We saw
A robbery.
Aaron Gordon get
Highway
robbed for the
robbery.
second time.
A robbery.
Now, this is what I'm gonna say. In 2016, you could have picked Zach LaVine or Aaron Gordon. It was really your decision.
It was your
well,
decision. I still think it was Aaron Gordon, but it was much
It was
more.
more
Yeah.
closer than
debatable.
with this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
To me,
what
that
they
was
saw here.
at most that was 52, 48 at most to me in that situation. If you wanted to sway away, could have been 50-50. It was just on you. In this instance, this was like 60-40.
60-40.
Like, I would not have bet in a million years watching every single one of those dunks that
he was
Derrick
gonna
Jones
lose.
won.
Yeah.
If I went from dunk 1 to dunk 6, Derrick Jones did not win. If I went from dunk 5 to dunk 6. Derrick Jones did not win.
He dunked
He
over Taco.
jumped
He dunked
over Taco.
He's
Taco
7'5".
is 7'5", ladies and gentlemen.
7'5". He didn't put his arm on him to boost himself up.
And it was on the first try.
7'5".
First try.
Not to mention the side of the backboard dunk with the one hand.
That was the best dunk I've ever seen in a dunk contest, personally. I've never seen a better dunk in a
no
dunk
way
contest.
he should have lost that
is
contest.
Wow, bro.
That is straight. If
It's-
I've
it's
seen
crazy
robbery on
that you
national
could. I was about to
TV,
say you could literally rob somebody on national TV and
get
not
away
get
with
arrested.
it. That
Yeah,
is sick.
it was wild.
It was
That's
history
it.
repeating itself in '88. You saw Dominique
MJ,
get robbed by
MJ robbed Dominique.
And
every time the
in
All-Star
Chicago.
weekend is in Chicago.
In
Chicago.
Every time it's in Chicago,
I don't know who's
somebody's
doing
getting
more
robbed.
robberies, the people in Chicago or people at NBA All-Star Weekend.
Well,
My God.
O Block.
Aaron Gordon said he's not coming back ever again for the dunk contest. So maybe
As he shouldn't.
Maybe we'll see Zach LaVine again.
I doubt it.
My man was doing 360s from
One
the free
thing, Zach
throw
LaVine,
line.
you see the elevation in his game. He can shoot that thing.
And Zach LaVine was trash on the 3-point contest.
He was definitely trash.
Just to let you know.
I think he didn't want to do it because he was on the Bulls. That's why I don't think
I
he wanted
just,
to
I
do the
just
dunk
want
contest.
to. I'm just saying, like, you know, sometimes you try to grow and evolve, and sometimes you need to, you know, stick to what you're good at. And Zach LaVine, you're a great player, and you can shoot. You're just not three-point
contest
shooter.
worthy.
But
Yeah.
shout out to Derrick Jones. I know he probably is controversial. He was the piece that they wanted. Philly wanted back in the Jimmy Butler signing trade. They didn't give it up. You see the athleticism this guy possesses. Has a bright future, but
With
What
the
does he have
dopest
outside of
nickname-
athleticism?
With the dopest nickname in the NBA.
Airplane.
Airplane mode is the dopest nickname in the
And this
NBA
is
right now.
no disrespect to Derrick Jones because you had a wonderful
Outing.
showing.
He did.
he
Yes,
should
you
have just
did.
been co-champions at least.
Aaron Gordon won that. I'm sorry, and that's no hating or nothing.
This man was supposed to have 650s.
He had nothing but 50s.
That last dunk was a 50.
He
And
jumped
Dwayne
over
Wade,
7'5".
I know you came out and you said you wasn't the only person to give him a 9, but we know why you gave him a 9. If there was anybody outside of somebody that played for the Miami Heat on that last
I
dunk,
think with judging, I understand D-Wade's from Chicago. That's how he got on the judges panel. But I think if there's anybody that played for a team
And
that
he
one of
also
these
is
players
D-Wade.
played
Let's
for,
not
they
forget.
can't be the
Yeah,
judge.
Let's not forget D-Wade is the top 3 shooting guard of all time. That's not
I
disrespectful.
mean,
definitely-
I'm just
he's
saying,
definitely
I'm
three.
saying-
He's
I'm
three.
not-
He's third, yeah.
Jordan,
I'm just
Kobe,
saying.
Kobe,
I'm just saying.
then
I'm just saying.
D-Wade.
top three.
D-Wade,
Just saying.
Jerry West is 4.
Probably. And
Yeah,
then
Clyde,
James
I
Harden's
say Clyde. I
probably
say Clyde Drexler 4, but that's just me.
No,
No,
absolutely
Jerry
not.
West. Jerry West
All
is
right.
definitely
Moving on.
moving on. Quick little shout out to possible All-Star snubs. Of course, Devin Booker was one of the first people on this list, but Dame Lillard got hurt with a groin injury.
Oh yeah, he's hurt. Doesn't he play for your Portland Trailblazers?
Wait,
Your
time
best
out,
player's hurt.
Time out.
This
Dame,
was the same
Dame.
man that was just doing
Time out.
the Lil Kim.
Wait,
doing.
Dame, I love you. Don't do that performance no more. We don't need that.
Yo,
He's rapping and he's not playing. Your Portland Trailblazers will not be in
No,
the
he did it
playoffs.
on purpose so that Devin Booker could play. That's all I'll be honest.
I feel like he did, but he could have left that performance where he learned it at. Because I was like, yo,
Yeah, it was awful.
my God,
But then he had Lil Wayne and Jeremiah. Moving on. We don't need
The
to talk
F snap
about that.
Weezy, I baby that was for what, bro?
fentanyl, ladies and gentlemen, fentanyl. The F is for fentanyl.
And then the East snub was definitely Bradley Beal.
Absolutely.
With people like Trae Young, Sabonis, all these people getting in, Bradley Beal deserved it.
He deserved a spot.
So
He's
Who are you
averaging
taking
almost
off?
29. I just told you
I
two
think-
names. I just told you
You're
two
not taking off
names.
Trey Young
Why aren't you?
because he is one of the best players in the league and he's popular. He's more popular than Bradley Beal.
We talking about All Stars.
We're talking about play, bro. He's averaging
Trey Young
29.
deserves. And what is Trey Young averaging? Probably 25.
No,
Yeah, he's
Trae
averaging
Young averaged
almost 29. But my thing is, what is Trae Young's team record? They have the second worst
What
record
is the
in
Wizards record?
They're
They
in
are
ninth
all-
place.
yeah, they're
they're in
almost in
ninth
the
place.
playoffs 'cause of
That's
Bradley
what's
Beal,
blowing me.
bro.
People acting like they're in the last place. They're in ninth
They are
place.
2 games out the 8
Break
spot.
game.
Come on,
Ninth
bro.
place.
They're not making the playoffs.
But they're in ninth place.
I like Bradley Beal. But
Who
Hawks
else do
are
they have besides Bradley
The
Beal,
Hawks
bro?
are 15 and 41.
That's
who the
sick.
Hawks have besides Trey Young?
But look, Bradley Beal got them in the ninth spot.
So y'all
bro.
are saying take Trey Young off of the All-Star
I'm
team.
not saying that.
I am. I'm
not saying that. But I am saying Bradley Beal
I'm
deserves the
saying
spot,
it.
and you know it.
Am I wrong?
And you know it.
Sabonis has a great season. He's averaging a
Then Charles
double-double.
Barkley had the nerve to say, "Don't say you got snubbed when your team out the playoffs with Trae Young sitting there."
Indiana is without Vic most of the year. He's been single-handedly
Okay,
carrying
I'll
them.
give you Sabonis. He's having a double-double. What is your reasoning behind Trae Young being on the All-Star team
He was a
over
starter,
Bradley
right?
Beal?
I
15
agree. It is.
and
I
40.
agree. It is a combination vote, but it is mostly because of the fans. That's why it's the starters.
If that's the case, Taco Fall would have made the All-Star.
He did.
They love that.
Trey Young is deservedly
Shout out to Alex
deserves
Caruso,
to be-
baby.
deserves to be All-Star.
Caruso. Why did
I
he
don't know
win?
if Trey Young should have been a starter. I would like to see Jimmy Butler possibly start, but that's just me.
Yeah, but they have him listed as a
I know
four.
it's a weird conundrum, but
But
That's
you're
fine.
not gonna tell me
Regardless, Bradley Beal
was an
deserves
All-Star.
to be in this All-Star.
He was an
game.
All-Star.
I don't care.
he's
us
All-Star caliber. He's playing well, and Trey
This
Young
is a career year. They're in the ninth spot, bro.
Who's a better 2 guard in the East than Bradley Beal?
That's what I'm saying.
Jimmy Butler.
They have him listed as a forward. They have him listed as a 3. He's a 3.
I don't know. I don't know what any position is anymore. It's positionless basketball, people.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Well, closing out. I don't even have anything else to
Like
say.
I said, your Trailblazers won't make the playoffs. Anything else, fellas?
Let's get ready to do them push-ups.
Team LeBron by 10 for the All-Star game. That's my prediction.
I agree.
Go James.
I wonder how this. What did they say? No clock on the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's the first to 24.
This whole new rule system.
But if you're down, you have to do 24 plus however much you're down. So it could be really weird.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
you're
I
not
just
good at
gotta
math,
see it.
just wait for the holidays.
I just gotta
But stay tuned to us. We'll be back with much more.